I'm proposing a Russell Westbrook for Ben Simmons trade.
Okay. Now, which I get. I mean, we all. We still getting there. We getting older though. We getting older. About time for kids, but some of these people had kids too early. Expect us all to have kids right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm really in a good mood about this sports shit. I'm not gonna lie. Cause my team is still in this motherfucker.
You already started?
Yeah, I recorded it.
So how does it? I've experienced it. I know you've experienced it. Mm-hmm. How does it feel when you prove everybody right? And go through that
You proved everybody right or proved yourself right?
Nah, you proved everybody right. You told everybody that they were gonna do this.
Oh yeah.
How does that feel? Because I went through the feeling with the Bucks.
Oh yeah, and they went all the way to and won.
Well, I had to.
They need to win first.
I had to go through. KD gonna whoop y'all ass. Kyrie.
Oh yeah.
How does it feel,
bruh? I'm not. See, they actually exceeded my expectations. All I said was we got to make the Western Conference Finals. We ain't had to win. That's all I said. I said we make it to the Western Conference Finals. That's just gonna show how good we are. I didn't. It was a fresh team. We really, this starting line that we were running, we started running it in March. And we ain't lost a back-to-back game ever since they started this lineup. We never lost 2 games in a row.
Can I just say something real quick?
What?
Luka Doncic averages, I think, 34.4 points after a playoff loss.
Oh, wow.
So that should tell you something. That nigga not losing 2 games in a row.
Every time he loses, he steps it up the next game, which we all seen. Him and Kyrie had that bad game and they lost. They should have swept them.
They should have swept them. They should have been a sweep.
They should have swept them. Just the way they was going. If they would have played that game like they played that game 5, how Luka came in 5 for 5 off back, nigga feeling it. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm finna pull this in your face. I don't care."
He was pulling shots from anywhere, bro. Just doing it for no reason. I'm just damn.
He feeling good because he said he felt bad. Him and Kyrie both said in the post interview, they were like, "It's my fault. I should have did this. I should have did that." And what them niggas do? Both dropped 36. Dog. That was looking LeBron and Kyrie 41, 44, playoff game. Bruh.
So do you think Denver would have gave them more of a challenge? Or
I think
it would have been the same outcome?
I think we probably would have swept them.
Swept?
Well, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Swept is not giving the defending champs any credit, though.
We wouldn't have swept them, but we definitely, the only problem would have been Jokic.
With Gafford and Lively.
Yeah. No, they probably wouldn't have been. But we would have contained everybody else. I would have had DJ would have kept Jamal to at least under 20. That's all. The only other problem I have. I'm gonna let my MPJ shoot himself out like he did every series. Aaron Gordon, you gotta hope. Aaron Gordon better hope he make them shots. Because like Anthony Edwards said, he ain't not. He looked at the score sheet after the end of the game and seen what Aaron Gordon had.
Aaron Gordon.
He was like, I know in his head, he's like, we not letting that nigga do that shit again. He only missed 2 shots, 12 for 14 or some shit like that. Hell no.
You said MPJ be shooting himself out of series. Yeah. He don't shoot himself out the Lakers series. All them niggas become God against the Lakers, nigga.
It's because they just have a motivation to play against y'all.
Right.
They have that, we want to be like their dad. They got that shit so personal from the bubble.
Yeah.
They want to whoop y'all ass bad.
And it was the narrative.
That's their championship. Yeah. As long as they take care of y'all, that's good.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like shit. No slight to many. I don't think them bigs work. like together in a playoff series.
No.
I don't know if it's coaching or if
No.
it's them. Rudy Gobert offense is like,
Oh, yeah, that's the
sickest shit to ever watch. Like, it's like
I was
watching me try to play against 7-footers.
Bro, I was talking to Aubrey the other day, and I'm like, Rudy Gobert is too big to not have an offensive game.
Right.
Like, you see him like play it like post up Doncic, and it's only like if you count Game 5 and Game 4, that's about the only time he posted up. And it's like, if you watch the whole series, Doncic was in the corner chilling the whole time.
Oh yeah, you talking about with McDaniels?
Exactly. So it's like
he not doing.
It's like, how do you have two big men? You have one who struggles in the playoffs, notoriously for struggling. Like, let's be honest, Cat. Cat struggles in the playoffs.
Yeah,
because
right.
His play style doesn't match up.
Only
lights is too
playoff
big.
series I think he did good in was that Houston. Who did they play that first round, but they lost?
It was probably Houston.
Golden State.
Remember them playing?
It was one of them. Yeah, I think it was Houston. I think he did decent, but he was still young. He wasn't the shooter cat that he is now.
I don't know. I feel like Rudy damn near 40, and he doesn't know how to do a post hook.
He can't even posterize a nigga, bro.
That one
Daniel
shot
Gafford was blocking his shit, bro.
His best offensive highlight. That little rainbow shot he did with
right over Jokic.
Yeah, like that was the best thing I've ever seen.
I'm like, bro, once I seen that, I knew it was over. I'm like, yeah, they finna win this series. Then he pulled a Jokic on a Jokic.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, it was like they was all feeling it that day. Everybody feeling it so much. Rudy Gobert has some good fucking highlighted offensive game. Like, this is sometimes you could tell when a script is scripting, bro.
Do you think Minnie has to make trades to get back to that position, or can they get back?
They're gonna be good. I think they're gonna be good. They would just.
I think it's a yes and a no. I think I think like they were talking about it. You have to decide what you want to do. You either start Cat so you can play small, or you start Gobert. You can't play with them. Maybe in the season it works, but it's not gonna work in the playoffs. It's two big men getting exposed, and let's not forget, Gobert is the defensive player of the year, and they were cooking him. Everybody was cooking him. That's your defensive player of the year of the whole league.
Jaden
Hardy barely played minutes in the season, bro, and he was cooking them.
We gonna stay on Minnie. I'm gonna get to the mass, but yeah. The thing is. We're not gonna be like inside the NBA. We're not gonna fry this man like he really is terrible, and not like act like Luka is really just not that. Is really just that good, bro. Is Luka just really would have did that to damn near anybody outside of Wemby? Wemby's probably the only one that probably would have blocked that shot at that moment, bro. Giannis would have gave him some go. Yeah. He would probably made LeBron fall. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
No.
Right now, 40 LeBron?
No.
Even LeBron ain't playing
40 LeBron.
Nah, Miami Heat LeBron that's chasing down full court blocks. Yeah, probably. LeBron still do chase down blocks. I'm not gonna say he never does it, but he can't do that. By the end of this game, LeBron's tired. He would have been just as tired as Gobert was at the last minute of that game. He probably, I ain't gonna say he would have made him fall, but he would have still made the shot. Luka has been doing that to LeBron since he came in the league. He likes proving himself against great players like LeBron. Remember, he blocked LeBron's shot twice in a row. Like he was playing a game right there because he's trying to prove a point. He liked proving points against the people that everybody's rooting for. Like he likes hooping against KD and them. Like these the challenges he loves. Devin fucking Booker is sunning him every time because
it's something he's.
If I was Booker, bro, I'd be like, you know what? I'm dropping 80 on your head every day.
It seemed like Luka,
every time I see you, 80.
For his age, he has that like. I only see him in two modes. He got that real playful like.
Right.
Sylvania. Then he turned
I'm chilling.
Serial
and he gets
Game 5, bro. Game 5, he came out not playing, bro. Even the shots. So you know how when like it's like game not going, the shots that don't count was going in, bro.
Right.
That's how you know it was over.
Bank shots, all type of fast breaks. He diving on the floor like, bro, what?
Yeah.
And then they can't stop him.
And then you throw Kyrie in the mix.
That's the craziest part.
The thing is, what Luka is to what you see in Game 4, and that's why they won. I mean, that's why Ann and them won. Luka was frustrated the whole night. His shots not going. He not getting the calls he
That's the
wanted.
thing I don't-
Frustrated Luka is the bad Luka. Angry Luka is the one you don't want to play against.
Once he finds out that he don't have to go for 30 every night and he can be a role player. He doesn't have to.
Sometimes he has to sacrifice his game.
Right. I don't think in this point of his career, he doesn't know. Because if he has a bad game, he's going to continue to have a bad
Oh
game.
yeah, because he's
So
going
let
to
me
try
ask you
to
this
fix
though:
it.
do you think because of so many years in Dallas that they were so bad, he feels like I have to have a 30-point game
Oh yeah,
every
he's too
night
used
for us to
He's
win?
He's too used to it.
He's been used to that since he was, 16?
For sure.
Like, he's been like,
Running
okay,
the game.
I'm going to go do this. He ain't never been a side role player. He ain't never been that. So he definitely has to adjust to being just saying, okay, Kyrie, go get 40.
Right.
Bro.
I'm gonna run off these screens. I'm gonna come down these DOHs. I'm
gonna get my triple-double. I'm gonna get my 10 assists, 15
imagine
assists.
Luka and Kyrie. Luka set a pick and roll for Kyrie, and him rolling to the rim. Who you gonna guard?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, he's 16. He can set a. Take this switch.
Yep.
Yep. I would love to see that. He don't play that style of game. He don't do that.
He likes to control the game to his pace instead of trying to elevate his game to the rest of everybody else.
Right.
He tries to bring everybody down to him, which I think is a good trait too. Because if you can delegate the game, like you can control the game and slow it down, that takes skill to do that. And so his game is great. It's not a problem with that. But the way his game can truly elevate, one, he slimmed down. And really, I don't even say slim down, but I'm saying get to a point. Yeah, no, not slim down. Get yourself more athletic.
Get
bulk up. Yeah. And get like really more tougher. And I'm just saying because I remember I just sent that picture, the thing to the chat when I was talking when he dunked on fucking Drew Holiday. Like that athleticism that he truly has, if he can get stronger and like really like get quicker, he would be scary. I'm not saying get like Giannis, but if you can really get to a point where you looking like what Shaq's too big. Shaq too big. But I mean, like you got that size and that quickness. If you got that quickness like Shaq used to have in his like,
would look like
in
LeBron.
The early '80s, I mean late '80s, like bro, that Magic. Fucking Shaq was scary. It is because how big he was, but it wasn't just his size. It was how quick. Like the way he could really get in the paint and just like kill anybody. That little quick step he get straight to the hood, just like on anybody. If he could do that, he'll be a dangerous man, bro. Dangerous. But I get it. He needs to. He don't want to get too slow because it take away from his like dribbling and passing and all of that. So that's why it's like he needs to just really get his cardio up.
Then you gotta worry about his shot. Mm-hmm. If you get too strong, now you gotta relocate that bitch in there, like.
Bro, so he can't do that step back like you want.
He probably is at like where he wants to be, like physically. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if he did get in the gym and bulk up, it would be dangerous because it's like he does have the ability of the stop and go where it's like it's you can't really guard the man. Like Ant was guarding him at some point, and Ant is fast. He has fast twitch muscles, but Doncic just knows how to slow down and decelerate. And when you jumping up, he's like fake. And as soon as you come now, it's like you gotta foul him or he gonna get it. So
he's gonna get him in foul trouble like he did. Ant was. I think he averaged around 4 fouls a game.
He was struggling. And I think really what set the precedent for the series was game 1. He was chasing Kyrie the whole game, and Kyrie came out had a point to prove. Like
I'm one of them guys. If my best player is on the floor, I don't want him guarding the best. Like I understand, yes, you want to be a two-way player. Yes, you want to prove that you're the best. Yes,
the whole game, no, maybe crunch time,
bro. Mike Conley get 20 on his head. Like let somebody else get embarrassed. Then we switch it.
Right.
Up. Let Kyle Anderson. I don't care if Kyle Anderson is slow. He's still 6'6",
and he probably was the best defender on Doncic the whole series.
And he was doing great. It was just
he was fussing.
They'll set screens and Rudy Gobert drop all the way to the rim. And now Luka got like a mid-range. Kyrie got like a mid. I don't like that.
That's what your best player has to realize sometimes. They got to know when to be that guy and learn to sometimes when to delegate the game to other players. But it's not like... Because Ant does it, but he does it at the wrong times. Right. Ant needs to start the game aggressive and finish the game aggressive. He's going to be their best closer. You see how he was knocking down those shots? Like, this man hit like 4 or 5 back-to-back threes on the last game. But I mean, y'all down 30, so it's like him the only one. Exactly, but he's that's the right time. Maybe the beginning of the third, then you slow down, let them take control third to the beginning of the fourth, and then you finish the game strong. If he can really learn to know when to turn it on and turn it off, Ant's going to get better and better. Ant's great. Ant's phenomenal right now, but you can see where he's going to still get better. Like, he's the shades of MJ and all this, but it's Ant, because Ant is like, I don't want to say he's him, but like, he got that Himothy attitude. Like,
this only the beginning, because I'm not who they think I am. I'm better. Believe that.
Like when you really try, you feel like you that guy, and you can truly prove that you that guy. Like, he has that mentality and the skill to do it.
So let me ask you this then: is he the best out of his draft class?
Who LaMelo? LaMelo's the only competition, truly. Jalen Green wasn't that year. Who came out? That was 3 years ago. 4? No, 3, 4.
He came.
This they third season.
Yeah.
This they third.
It's his fourth. It's his fourth year.
Okay.
He's like 22.
He's 22. Yeah. Right.
I remember the 1 year they got.
But he played in Georgetown, right? He played Georgia. Georgia.
His rookie year, they didn't do nothing. But all in all, to say, I don't know if. Well, yeah, he's the best. It's only LaMelo.
Who else is in their draft class?
It's only LaMelo and Wiseman.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Make sure this.
Let's see.
We gonna jump back into it.
Tyrese Maxey and Emmanuel Quickly was in this draft class.
Maxey too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, Maxey, we could have Halliburton. Bro, we could have Halliburton in the city, but we got Patrick fucking Williams. That's crazy. That is crazy.
So yeah.
I mean, I see the vision of what they were trying to see out of Patrick Williams, but you didn't get a Kawhi like you thought you was gonna get.
They thought.
Yeah. He still got the ability. That nigga just don't know how to. Anyways, wait, let me, because I just realized we jumped in. We were going for a minute, but we didn't say.
But yes, he's the best at an intro.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't introduce the what's going on.
We've been going for a good minute, like,
bro.
My bad.
Nah, wait, what was you finna say though?
Nah, I was gonna agree with Isaac. He said that Ant is the best out of his class.
Oh yeah.
That's all, but we do have to introduce ourselves.
Oh, bro. Well, should I say welcome back to the TPC Sports? This is the second episode. Me and him have recorded the second episode when this dude was out of town, but the audio sucked, so I didn't put it out.
Compared to one time to Nicki Minaj, I was like, sometimes they have this thing where they kind of use the.
Probably, yeah, but so what's going on, guys? As you can see, it's been a lot going on in the sports world right now. It's been guys proving themselves right. A lot of proving that they them guys, changing the narrative, proving themselves.
A lot of prophecies have been fulfilled.
Yeah.
The Boston Celtics made it back to the finals.
Boo.
2 out of 4 years.
Boo.
And a team has made it back after 13 seasons of not
Dallas
making it.
Mavericks.
Dallas has made it back into the game. They have entered the stage.
So give it right now. Who wins and why? Boston and Dallas.
Whoa. Let's finish the introduction.
All right.
We getting right into it.
Yeah.
I love it.
As you can see, I'm one of your lovely hosts, Aubrey here. To my right.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Cam. Y'all know me.
Yeah, he was in the first one, but bringing my boy finally on this bitch. Like I said, we recorded an episode that didn't really work, but it's my boy Isaac.
What's good, y'all?
And we will be. This is your crew. This is your crew, ladies and gentlemen. We really in this bitch. I feel very Ernie-ish. I don't know how these guys gonna get with the Chuck and the
Ernie-ish.
Shaq, but
Man, using big words.
Ernest. No, I'm saying I'm feeling a little Ernie-ish. Ernie inside the NBA. See, hopefully,
I get what he
this
said.
is can probably take over because if who getting it? NBC, CBS. Who's getting
NBC?
NBC's getting.
But we'll have it one day.
Yeah,
Don't
I feel
for
like
sure.
since
We'll
their
have our
fault,
own
if they
network.
don't sign on, you looking at a new crew that y'all can tune into. But
We'll have our own broadcast.
yeah, it's gonna get more
Don't
continuous.
worry.
It's gonna get longer. We gonna get quicker into this because the last time you saw us, it was what we talking about, the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as a lot has happened since then, bruh. Like a lot has truly happened.
The New York Knicks, man, the Knicks.
Broke
the
my
Knicks could have been, man. A lot has happened.
Fire Tibbs. You can't play a man 48 minutes during the season and the playoffs. Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, now that's true. That is very true. It runs up to the ground. I mean, it shows the grit in some of their players though. Like Josh Hart lasting this long, playing fucking more than 10 games, full games. Like you get that probably once or twice out of a player in a few years. This man did it like 10 times this year.
Yeah.
That's rare, bro.
I was watching Jeff T's podcast. He said playing under Tibbs, he said he only gonna play 7 to 8 guys the whole game. He said
They do. They run. Well,
you gonna run all day. You gonna run every practice. He said it's the only coach that's gonna keep it straight with you. If you one of them 8, you gonna play.
no, cap.
And that's crazy. Like you gotta use your bench. You got to.
Yeah, they
like-
added all that depth for a reason, but I get it. A lot of their players were hurt. Like, that's what I was going to ask. Like, or obviously, we could start with the Knicks because that's an obvious one. But it's like, looking at from the beginning of when the playoffs first started, did you expect these two teams to be there? Did you expect somebody like the Knicks? Like, what team? Because people was going to question. They already been putting in question the Celtics and how you could claim they got an easy path to the finals, just because like the East was riddled with injuries.
Christmas.
So many people was hurt. I'm not going to take away and say that they probably wouldn't make it. We're not going to say that they wouldn't have made it to the finals because as they were the 62 only team with 60 wins this year. It's just like.
How many stars?
It's
did
the
they
way
play?
it happened. That's what I'm gonna say. It like a lot didn't. They got
Who
it.
did they
It got
play?
easy for them up there, but
In the Heat, they didn't see Jimmy.
right.
Fucking.
They didn't see Scary Terry either.
Cleveland would have been our
let's-
best choice, but Jared Allen.
Bro, if Scary Terry would have played, even just Scary Terry would have played, it would have been a whole
Right,
different
Terry
series,
would have
bro.
gave their ass hell.
Bro, like y'all don't know. He was on Boston, right?
That's a revenge game.
Like, bro, that would have been a
They
scary.
chose Marcus Smart over them.
Like,
I would've been on that.
And the Mark Smart not even there now.
Tyrese and the Pacers should have never been there.
Yeah, the Pacers
Well-
probably shouldn't win it. They should have lost to the Bucks first round.
Getting back
If-
to your question, I think, or I think comment you made. I mean,
About
I
who?
think New York.
Oh, okay.
I think New York, from the beginning, I think a lot of people thought they were going to make it.
Yeah.
Because with Randall and Brunson showed out last year, and the squad they had, and then as the season began, it's like, they got a squad.
Yeah.
But I think...
And they got the grit, too. Like, they were a team that really was trying to win,
Do
bro.
you think Randall is going to ruin or make them better?
I think they should
I think
trade
that's
him.
where I'm not sure.
Trade him.
Because Randall... Randall's a good player.
Right.
But
Imagine if you got Devin Booker and Jalen Brunson out there running.
Well, let's not
off
even think
backcourt.
like that, right?
That's something that can match up with Kyrie and fucking Luka. Like,
but let's think
backcourt.
like this for a second, right? Let's think, okay, Randall and Brunson is your 1-2 punch. It's like, as a GM, I don't know, because Randall takes a lot of dumb
Stupid shots. He makes a
let's
lot
just call
of
it what it is.
questionable.
And it's like, bro, what are you doing? And then it's like you have Brunson, which is greatness. Not to shit on Randall, but Brunson is that nigga on that team.
It's Brunson's
That's his
bro.
team.
Everybody, I forgot what I think I was watching. Gil and Rashad was talking about. That's Randall's team. Everybody, nigga, that's not Randall's team
I think they
anymore.
were saying it was Randall's because he made like all NBA.
Right, I get it. He
He was the most
definitely.
improved player.
No.
He won all that. He was the all-star. That's what I was saying. It was but Brunson,
the player,
exactly,
the player that
really became.
The team is the person that you give the ball to in the closing seconds, and they close it for you. Yeah. That's your best player,
and the one that the fans cheering for. Like that's like. Yeah, okay. You added KD and you added Bradley Beal to your offense and your game like that. But the fans, that's been the true fans. Any fan that's sitting there going to a Phoenix game, they're not going because of KD and them. They're going because they've been watching Devin Booker since he dropped 70 and cheering for this man because that's his franchise. That's his team. That's why it's like when I think if anybody you don't trade Devin Booker. You can't trade Bradley Beal. But Devin Booker has really been put a lot into. You can't stop him from wanting to leave.
That's if I was just going to say. That's if he wants to stay.
If he wants to leave, that's different.
He love that Arizona.
That's what I'm saying. He likes.
I mean, but as a competitor, city, like, bro,
he already. Well,
but they're
y'all lost.
They just went to the finals. Supposed to. I think that was 3 years ago. I'm just saying.
That's the closest they've been. Then you add.
That's the closest
supposedly the best scorer in the game with KD.
Yeah.
And you add. A beat up Bradley Beal.
Shouldn't have added Bradley Beal. That was
y'all supposed to go to the finals.
I don't think Bradley Beal is the problem. It's
how they're playing him.
They never should have got rid of Chris fucking Paul.
Yeah, they should.
Chris made. Devin Booker used to average 30 with Chris Paul. Now you take him out that role.
When you have a true point guard,
because I'm saying Chris is the one that Devin led them there, but Chris guided them there.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Chris guided them to that thing. If Chris Paul wasn't on that team, they would not have made the finals.
No, for sure.
Like that's what Chris does with every team that he plays on. He steps them up another level. Look what OKC did. OKC had Shea leading the scoring them to get there. Yeah. But again, Chris Paul guided them to that game. I think Chris Paul was leading scoring on that team, right?
Nah, D-Book, no.
I'm talking about OKC. I'm talking about OKC.
He was one of the three. Him, Shai.
But who was the higher scorer? Was it Shea or was it?
It was either. They all averaged a dub.
I forgot Dennis, 6 man.
Dennis was six
man of the year. Bro.
Yeah,
they had a great team getting there.
I forgot CP3 was on OKC for a second. That was a
bubble year.
They lost to
OKC.
They lost to
Westbrook
Houston.
And Harden.
They could have beat Houston,
that's
bro.
Crazy. Houston, that's crazy.
He grabbed Russ on his team.
These niggas just hopping.
And that's crazy. Like growing up, we ain't really see. Well, we did see like AIs go to different teams. We seen like, but we ain't used to like Kobe, Dirk, Tim. They stayed on their same team.
But I think now it's more so. It's just like I'm just going to get a bag. Like
I'm going to go get a bag.
Like I don't think
Chris. If I don't get a
right,
you talking about Chris, right?
Who?
No,
Chris
we're
Paul?
talking about like
all players in general.
Like
how many teams have Harden been on? How many teams has Russ been on?
Like how many teams have Shaq been on? Like when you look at it,
Shaq won a ring with them teams though.
He only won with 2 different teams.
And he been on what?
He been on like 10 teams.
No, he been on like 17 teams.
But that like he been. Let's be real. People were signing.
He played with LeBron,
bro. Like they were signing him because of who he used to be, not what he was.
But he was still exactly. He was still doing. He wasn't leading scoring. He was doing scoring, but he was putting up 8-10 points.
Nah, he was consistently getting 20 and 10.
Exactly. No, I'm talking about when he was like on the Celtics. By the time he got to the Celtics, he was only like 10 points. I think Cleveland was
his last good year.
Right, because that's how he's playing with LeBron. A nigga that he was a point guard, shooting guard, small forward. Like he ran a whole thing, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
So he was getting him the ball because it's Shaq, nigga. I know how the IQ of LeBron. He knows when to kick that bitch to fucking Shaq at the right times, right opportunity. Just like it wasn't not just him. Who else did they have on that team? Damn.
It'd be like that.
Ilgauskas, Varejao.
Varejao.
Delonte West, Sasha Petrovic.
Vucevic or whatever his name is.
And then Jamario Moon. I remember them. But I'm just saying, like,
bum ass niggas.
Our greats changed teams. And back in the day, greats stayed on their same team. I wish you guys stayed like the Clippers. I wish the Clippers would sign back PG, run it back again. But I know they're not going to do that.
Clippers signed by PG?
Yeah.
They signed back.
You think they gonna let him walk?
They not. They looking at because because they gotta pay him $40 million. He basically want $40 million.
You know who I would have did?
Him, Harden, and Kawhi gonna be paid $40 million on the same team again.
Yeah, because Paul George. Yeah, Paul George probably got to walk, bro. He's the only one that
when they can use that $40 million to build around the whole team. Like you could get a couple more players, get a point guard, get it like.
What if he go back to the Pacers?
That'd be wrong.
That'd be nuts.
PG and Siakam.
That'd be nuts.
Siakam's coming back.
Somebody had to take a pay cut then.
They made it to the Western. They made an Eastern Conference Finals.
Somebody gonna pay him.
Somebody gonna pay who?
Somebody pay him. Oh
Siakam?
yeah.
What you think?
Siakam and
I love to see Siakam on the Lakers.
Siakam and Wemby.
Ooh, I like that.
LeBron, Siakam, AD.
Ooh,
That takes a lot of load. Like let D'Lo walk.
And his size.
Let Austin Reeves be the PG or whatever. It just
that could work, but then we need to go get a backup point guard.
Chris Paul and Siakam.
If they can get their hands on Caruso.
But it's not finna happen. The Bulls not finna let him go.
Yeah,
the Bulls not finna let him go. They finna lock him up.
Defense for the last 3 years.
Hell no. He been the best player on the team so far besides DeRozan. So
most consistent player. He just wasn't healthy.
But they right there though. Lonzo Ball, y'all, and like I tell people this who watch Chicago now, like y'all best season was when Lonzo was healthy.
Yep. Showtime Bulls.
And it's like y'all it's like, and it's like I know y'all like mad, but it's just like I'm saying y'all like I'm not from Chicago, but y'all best season was when he was healthy, and it's like if y'all could just keep it together to when he get healthy, but it's just not. I don't know. I think DeRozan is frustrated. He want to win, and he know he not gonna play that long.
Yeah,
so
I think that team, if it all depends on what they do with Zach LaVine this offseason.
I think he want to go too. Vuk. They ain't not winning nothing.
You can keep Vuk, but you need to add.
This is the second season they was in the play-in.
Real score, bro.
Right now.
So
can you get Nas?
Ooh, yes. Hey, I just thought about that.
Get Nas?
Hey, if you could, I'm taking that. Fuck Booster, just give me Nas Reed, and he gonna be starting, right? Yep. Fuck the head.
I would love it, but I'm just saying, can we get him?
Now you got some.
We have to realistically.
What? This nigga play defense and he shoot the what? Now you got Nas Reed, DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Lonzo, and then
Zach
you got
Zach gone.
No,
Zach's
gone. No, if you
Zach's
get Nas Reed, Zach might come back just because they see all
they need to pay him.
Since how would they work? Because Kobe had a good year, so Kobe coming off the bench now, or Lonzo get his starters.
That's what I'm saying. Zach has to go.
You have to Lonzo eventually coming off of injury, so minutes.
Ayo and Kobe White were running game for the last like 20 games of the season, bro. Them niggas 25.
They was like splitting games.
Yeah, and that's because they was trying to figure it all out. But you forgetting though,
Lonzo is a true point guard. So it's
that's
like
what I'm saying. One of them has to go. You can trade.
You have to get rid of somebody.
You can trade Ayo, Vuk.
All I'm saying is it don't matter as long as you get Nas Reed. I'm telling you, bro, y'all gonna be dangerous, bro. What? Come on now, you can't sit here and tell. Get rid of Vuce's old ass and get pulled. Not reason. Right? What?
Are we keeping Drummond though?
Yes.
He's a free agent also.
Yes, bring him off the bench.
You can still give him a veteran's minimum,
bro.
Not the minimum, but. Because he was 20
Last
games.
thing I saw about Drummond, he might go to Sacramento. That's to be their backup bid.
They trying to run it back.
You talking about him
back?
That's the only thing I saw about him that they want him.
So I got
who would he sub for? Sabonis?
Yeah. Or they put Sabonis at the 4 if they have to.
Okay. You stop playing. You don't have to.
So
play,
then that
moves. You don't have to
moves.
play Lynn anymore.
So then it'd be. Okay, I see that happening.
What's the young guy? Murray?
Keegan Murray, or is it Chris Murray?
And what's T. Lyles?
Yeah.
Trey Lyles. And
so he'll.
Like they want a center that can bang. Like,
right. Andre Drummond is a
no
perfect.
Diddy.
No Diddy. This is a no Diddy sponsor.
No Diddy, no Drizzy.
We don't do the diddler things here.
No. Ain't no Diddy.
Put that back signal up. For 50 Cent to come get his ass.
Sick. That nigga is sick. He changed the whole Paul's game to his name.
That's crazy. Why does it seem like we always talk about this nigga dick?
That nigga is wild. That nigga is wild.
I apologize.
I'm sorry we getting off track. But they just came out and said that Biggie was trying to leave the label before he died.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god! Y'all ever had a homie that always end up in situations that just keep getting worse and worse? Like,
Bro,
like,
he got Biggie Mama saying she want to smack him, bro. Well, not for something bad. She was like, he just like you wilding out so much. She just want to smack him up beside his head type shit. Like, but
anyway,
yeah. So I have a question. So I kind of got two questions. So. Because they kind of work side by side. So this season, you could see there was a lot of what if people. A lot of people still trying to get it together. Like, if Ja and all of them niggas didn't get healthy, they would have been in the playoffs. If Malik Monk didn't get hurt, they would be in the playoffs right now. If Zion didn't get hurt, they would probably be in the playoffs right now.
That's one person. That's one person that they like bury. I understand Ant had a great playoff run, but that 40-point game that he had against the Lakers and
but trying to get them there, bro, and then they lost at the last.
That nigga is gonna be the face of the league when they figure it out. Yeah. I don't know if they got to trade.
They went to overtime, right?
Yeah,
they went to overtime, and he didn't play overtime.
Well, I think you have to figure out how to get this man to stay healthy. Yeah. This nigga can't stay healthy.
This was his most healthiest season,
and it was. But it's like, bro, what we needed you the most, nigga. Where did you go? Gone.
That's
I'm just gonna sit down on the bench.
That game is one of them things that in my head that makes the NBA's rigged.
And the thing was, as a Lakers fan watching that shit. Nigga, can you get hurt? You feel me? Like
that was rigged, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Rigged. Nigga, I'm watching this nigga go against everybody, and he.
That is the one I always try to be like.
Nigga.
I try to get
LeBron nigga like, I ain't got enough strength for this nigga. Like,
no, he couldn't do shit. He was just he did that little.
This
nigga was dunking on everybody. Fucking AD up, G.
When he's healthy, he can't be guard. You can't double team that. You can't, bro.
Yeah.
It's Ja, bro. Ja gonna come back next year and
it's
probably
gonna be scary.
It's gonna be scary.
When we get that second piece,
look, all I'm saying is you gonna have hella stars, hella motherfuckers showing out.
Oh wait. Let me continue what those questions I was gonna say. So it's like, what team do you feel as though could have been there? Should have been there, and who do you think is coming back stronger? Because this playoff's not going to be the same next year. It's a lot of people that were fucked up. Houston got it together at the last minute. The Bulls got it together at the last minute. Man. A lot of these teams got it together late, or injuries changed their whole thing. Man. So because considering the playoffs right now, because I kind of started with the question too. So it's like a lot of teams. How did a lot of these teams got here next year? Who's not gonna be here? Like, what is the what if? So what's gonna change for next season? Because a lot of these teams should have been here. Injuries happen. A lot of things happen.
I feel like a team that's a couple teams in the West. I look at Memphis when Memphis gets healthy. Because they got a lot of cap space.
All of them dudes got better with all Giant them not playing. A lot of your bench got better.
Bane was looking like Bane was damn near averaging 30
like,
without Ja.
You got Gigi, like, bro.
You got Houston. Houston was just a game away of the playoffs.
Literally one game.
I want to see if Phoenix can recover because I don't see Phoenix coming back into the playoffs. I think they're gonna blow it up. I feel like KD gonna request for a trade.
KD
like
probably
he always do.
He probably gonna leave in the middle of next season though. He probably not gonna leave this season. He probably gonna move in the middle of the season again.
Out east gonna stay the same.
They just need to get healthy. A lot of them teams just really need to get healthy.
I think
Orlando gonna be back. Orlando's gonna be back for sure. They might even make a good run next year.
I think for the first time in a long time, it's gonna be a lot of West teams that's gonna be
problems.
It's gonna be problems all year.
Problems.
It's gonna be scary, bro.
If you think about it, damn near all the best players are in the West, bro. And the upcoming stars, the upcoming new superstars that are gonna be in the West, my nigga.
It's gonna be harder to make them all-star teams. It's gonna be hard
because the West gonna be taking them all up. Like, it's no way. Yeah, the East is still gonna be soft as always,
right?
But the West and
you gotta win 50 games to make the playoffs.
Man, you got to, bro. Like, it's
no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Ja gonna come back with a vengeance. Zion gotta come back with a vengeance. Ant finna come back with a vengeance. Like,
These niggas on
Denver coming back with a vengeance. You know Coach Malone gonna be on their ass all off season.
I think Houston, like literally,
Jokic
Houston
might
being
gonna
one
be with his
game
horses,
off.
and Coach Malone gonna take his horses. Be like, all right, you feel me?
Look, Houston's finna get. I ain't saying it's a great piece. It's a great piece. They getting Steven Adams next year. Steve Adams coming off an injury. If Steven Adams,
that's the thing. A lot of people don't remember.
Bye. Where you going? Oh, okay. Y'all have fun.
Yes, Steven Adams, Jalen Green.
That's the thing. A lot of people don't realize. Steven Adams coming back makes the OKC so fucking dangerous, bro.
No, he's in Houston now.
Oh, he in Houston?
Oh yeah. He got traded to Houston.
He got traded to That's
what makes him.
But he was hurt. He got hurt like the first. No, he didn't get hurt. He had surgery.
Hey,
He had like surgery or whatever, so it kind of it was season-ending surgery, so he couldn't play the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like they need to figure out their offense too. They need to figure out their game. Like Jalen Green kicked it in at the last minute. He got more consistent at the last minute. Fred has to stay, I guess. Dylan Brooks has to stay. You just paid these dudes.
Nah, fuck that. Let the young
I'll let Dylan Brooks leave.
Because you got.
I want to keep Fred.
You got
though.
A-Man sitting on the bench. You got Cam Whitmore.
Oh, damn.
You got young guys.
Yeah. Okay. So Dylan Brooks can leave. Dylan Brooks can leave. We got fucking A-Man now. That's good. We got. Okay. So I will be running Fred, Jalen, A-Man,
Jabari. They got
Jabari, and then I guess Alpi,
and they have Steven come off the bench. Or shit. But yeah,
I mean, you could.
Houston gonna be nice.
Cause you gotta pay. A lot of them you gotta pay though.
Houston is going to be nice next year.
They probably gonna be like second or third in the West. I'm not
Whoa,
gonna
slow
lie.
down.
Just like how OKC made
they're
that
gonna be
jump.
like second or third in the West.
Just like how they don't have an SGA.
They got way more depth and better consistent players than OKC does.
No Diddy, they can go 10 deep with like just athletes.
Right.
They got a bunch of athletes.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right.
You can literally put in your team
second in the
You can run your A
They'll
team,
make a
B
big
team,
jump. I'm not
A
saying-
team and B team.
If they
bro.
make the 6th seed, that's an improvement.
Right, they're making the playoffs. They're securing a playoff spot. I'll put money on that they secure a playoff
and the
spot.
Warriors too.
They're not even gonna be. Yeah, the Warriors gonna be back. Oh my god.
Because if
Please tell me.
They're gonna miss. They're probably not gonna make the playoffs next year unless they make a good trade.
Leaves, they get a free $40 million to spend.
Yeah.
You giving Golden State $40 million to spend in free agency? I'm telling niggas, all you gotta do is come here and set screens for Steph. Get the rebound, give it back to Steph. That's all you gotta do. We'll win a ring. We'll show you how to win a ring. They gonna keep Draymond.
They need to find another piece though.
What if they get
That's what I'm saying.
like how we saying PG, Siakam? They'll have money for
If they get PG, that means Steph Curry can at least take a couple nights off.
PG shouldn't go. I feel like PG shouldn't go.
And PG gonna be on his bullshit.
He shouldn't go to the Warriors. But if they got him, then yeah, I get it. If they pay you the money, if they gonna pay you the money that you want from the Clippers, go to the Warriors. Of course,
They might want to
get your
get
bag.
freaky and get Harden.
I would quit watching basketball.
I would quit watching basketball. I would. But
My God, I'm tired of Harden, bro. He blows up every team he goes
I think
to.
Harden's
Whoa, no, he doesn't. Houston
Honestly,
was his best
What?
opportunity.
What?
I think he's just not going. He's just one of those players that's not going to win a ring. He's chasing it, and it's just inevitable. I feel like.
What if he go to Denver?
No,
he'll fuck that shit up.
The type of player that
He gonna want it too much.
Like if you remember when he came to the Clippers, he said, "I am the system," and I think that told pretty much a lot of basketball players who watch basketball what it really is. Basketball is not about one player. It's about the five you have on the
He's a
on the
cocky
court.
ass motherfucker.
So it's like
that white dude
so
says?
that's what I'm saying. Bro. If you have a starting five, right, and you a coach or you a GM or whatever you are, and you have one player who he takes a shot when you need to, and then he takes dumbass like Tatum. That's why, and we're gonna get to this. This is why I feel like Boston gonna lose. We gonna get to that. The man demands like the ball all through the season. Then he gets to the playoffs, and he disappears on you, and then blames you. Doesn't take responsibility. And on top of that, he's not LeBron. At least LeBron will give you 35, 5, and 6. The man will disappear on you. But he's the star, right? So now you really only have 4 out there when it's supposed to be 5.
Yeah, Harden has disappeared, but he's still good for 20 and 10.
A 20 and 10, but it's like I take the win versus the loss.
What about if it's 20 and 10? Like, say if he goes to like San Antonio to revive his career, he can go average 30 out there. And
then he has to realize he's not going to be the guy though, and I don't think he can take that. I think that's the problem. He can't be like Kyrie has done in Cleveland with LeBron, and now in Dallas. Except that he's the Robin to.
His best opportunity probably would have been with the 76ers. He shouldn't have.
For real, he had a.
But I get it, Daryl Morey. Fuck you, you're a liar. Blah blah blah. That's the problem. I get it. Sometimes these front offices do fuck up these.
I think the same thing about Jimmy Butler.
The front office is always the problem, more than the players.
And it's crazy because Jimmy Butler's in the same thing. He's a star, but
Butler's probably gonna go back to Miami. I think he's gonna retire in Miami.
A Robin to somebody's Batman. He plays better.
They're gonna pay him. They're gonna pay him.
How old he is, right?
I get it.
How old is Jimmy?
Jimmy Butler.
He's almost 34, 35.
But he don't play 60 games. He hasn't played 60 games in a long time.
What team did you say
but
was
they
gonna sign
knew
him?
that already. He's gonna go back to Miami.
No,
he's gonna stay in Miami.
No,
but they're not gonna.
I think we.
Jimmy Butler, I feel like understands the value he brings to a team. I'm sorry, but like he knows he doesn't have to get. He don't need a $200 million contract. Jimmy don't need a $200 million contract.
I think Pat Riley gonna. Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying, but he
expensive.
He getting paid regardless. He gets so. You know how many commercials Jimmy Butler in, bro? He not worried about that. He just want to win, and this is the best franchise to do that with. Him and Spo had that little. Was that last year or was that this year? That was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah, they got in the whole stuff of what happened. They to the finals. Like that team healthy. They know what to do. Jimmy needs to be healthy.
They have enough? I just don't. They don't have enough, but they need another star. Even with Tyler Hero.
Do we need another star, or do we need to just be? Scary Terry didn't get to play this. Scary Terry's gonna be fully healthy next year.
And Tyler you gotta think about Pat Riley's comments, bro. The man.
Oh yeah, he said he just needs him to shut up. They talk to Jimmy like that because Jimmy talks to them like that. They have kind of relationship. You think him and Pat don't talk? I mean, like they have regular probably conversations. Jimmy's embedded in that franchise at this point, so he probably understands he's gonna have to take a little cut in the money that he's probably expecting. I don't even think he's expecting anything major. He just enough that I'm gonna win. So just pay me enough. 120 mil, 4 years.
He's not gonna win you no ring though.
No.
It's not gonna ever just be Jimmy. You just need your team.
Pat Riley is about rings though.
Dude, so next year they're gonna
make the best move to get a ring.
I'm saying.
Look, this should be your starting lineup next year. You have Scary Terry at the 1. You have Tyler Hero at the 2. You have you can run Jaime and you can run Jimmy at the 4 and you can run Bam at the 5.
Yeah, that's what they do. But
they still don't be starting. Jaime don't start
because he can't shoot.
But he's getting better.
Yeah.
So this team is, and then you got Caleb and all them coming off the bench. I don't need Jimmy to play 60 games. I need Jimmy to play 50 and then play in the playoffs. That's all I need. That's all I need out of you, bro.
I'm saying once you get to the playoffs, he's not winning. He's not beating a Western Conference team.
They never been healthy when they got there. They weren't fully.
Even when they did,
last year they were kind of healthy.
They lost to the Lakers.
But nigga, they made it to the finals last year.
But what he just said, they're not beating no West team.
They could be. It was Denver.
They could beat Dallas.
No.
They could get down. They played good against them all in the end of the season.
Can they beat Dallas in a 4-game series?
They think they beat Dallas. They beat Dallas. Oh, they beat them this. Okay, sorry, 4 games.
Justin Jimmy versus Luka and Kyrie.
No, I'm not doing that.
Honestly,
I'm telling you right,
Luka and Kyrie.
Bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I would be a good series.
Bro, I'm telling you right now. No, I'm telling you right now. Luka gonna fuck them niggas up.
They're probably not gonna win.
What? What? It's gonna be an easier walk than the Boston Celtics right now, bro. What? He gonna cook. You thought the Lakers cooked Miami? Dallas leave no meat, no bones. What are you talking about? What?
I don't know, bro.
What?
I'm just saying. One team that I never want to bet against in 7 games.
I take
is
Dallas
Miami.
against any East team right now.
But I'm just saying, Miami locked in is one of the teams you never really want to play against, no matter who you are. When they're locked in, bro, they're like that.
Even with them locked in, it's not enough. That's what I'm saying. It's been shown it's not enough.
They weren't fully locked in. It was like what they went to 6 games.
But when they were fully locked in,
Five?
they went to
Five or
the
six?
finals and lost, and they lost pretty bad too. And it was an embarrassment.
You talking about to the Lakers? We're talking about 4 years ago. That team is not the same. Bam is not the same. Bam is a scorer now. Bam is averaging 20
Bam was
points.
a scorer then.
Bam was averaging 12 points last year. Bam is averaging 20 now.
He wasn't averaging no 12.
It was like 14,
That's what I'm saying.
15,
You don't go from
bro.
12 to 20.
He wasn't. I'm just saying he wasn't averaging
Like,
20
that's
last
cap.
year.
Stop.
Bam been averaging like a dub.
A dub. Bam ain't not averaging a
3-4
dub,
years,
bro.
I believe.
Why would he average 12 points?
And then drop to jump up to 20.
Nah.
Cause he was the main. He got better at scoring this year, bro. I'm not saying he was not 12, but he was doing. He wasn't scoring 20, bro. Bam last year. Oh, Bam had 20 last year. You're right. No, yeah, he had 20 last year, but before that was 19, 18, 15.
That's what I'm saying. It gradually
He's got
goes
better.
up. So,
he didn't average 20 this year. He averaged 19 and 3.
so the year he went against the
I thought
Lakers
that dude was
what?
averaging 22. My bad, but still.
So the year
He got
against
better,
the
bro.
Lakers was what year?
2019, 2020.
He was averaging
15.
15.
15,
So it went
yeah.
up from there. So now he averaging 19 points.
5 more
About
points. Hey man, I'm just saying he's shooting threes now. He's shooting 35% from 3 this year.
Well, everybody is shooting 3. Like I don't think nobody guards the 3.
He got better. Like before, he was averaging 8, 0, 25. Like that's what I mean. He added another level to his game. He's not Devin Booker shooting threes, but he can pull up that 3, leave him open, don't leave him open. Like that, you can't leave him open anymore. It's the same thing with Giannis. Giannis is shooting what?
Come on now, don't start. Come on, we know shooting's not his forte.
No, I'm saying this year he's been doing better. He was shooting 27%, but he's taking more threes.
He was shooting 27% last
Let me see.
year.
How many more threes is he taking this year, though? He's taking literally like 2 more threes. Well, he was averaging 0.5.
So bad.
That's such a huge jump.
but
bro.
he's
That's the
taking
one
it
thing I
down.
don't like about Giannis. He tried to be American. No,
To be American.
no, you're not Steph Curry. Stop.
But he
shooting
can
that
do
shit.
it though.
Give it
That's
to Dame if you
that's
want
what I'm
somebody
saying.
to
He's
shoot.
a
At
person
this
don't
point, you got
leave
motherfuckers
open
to shoot it
anymore.
now. So it's like
You could leave him open sometimes, but that's sometimes like if he feeling it, don't leave him open. If he's hitting that midi right, he
I
gonna
still
take
remember that
step back
time
at
I
the
played.
three.
I still remember at that time I played Cam and he was hitting 3s with Giannis. To this day, I'll never.
Yeah, it's certain 2Ks I know how to shoot.
Nah.
Oh
The
shit,
only
he was trying to
2Ks
shoot
now-
it more back in
2K now,
2021.
2K24, he can't shoot for shit.
Nah, I bet they,
Oh.
they got him. Yeah.
Actually, nah, he was shooting more at first. He was shooting a 3 way more. I was looking at it backwards. Nah, he was last year he was shooting 3. Now he's only shooting 2. Before that he was shooting 4 threes a game. Before that he was shooting 5. Hey, what the fuck was he shooting 5 threes a game for? That was 2019, 2020. That was the bubble season.
So who do y'all think? We never got to this, but who y'all think gonna win the finals and why?
Okay,
Wait, before you answer, can I just add on to your question?
What?
And how many games?
I say Boston in 6.
Okay.
They got Wyclef. Y'all
Aubrey?
don't know about Wyclef. That's Drew Holiday.
Aubrey?
Come on, dude. Why are we asking me this question? We already know what I'm gonna say. Dallas in 6 games or less. Or less. I'm telling you.
You got them Jays. fucked up.
Fuck them Jays. I'ma step with them Jays. Like Nelly said.
Y'all really gonna hate me for that. Dallas in 4.
They're not
Sitting 4.
Not
See, I didn't want to
Dallas
get
in
too
4.
cocky with it.
Dallas
You
in 4.
can't do-
You can't sweep Boston.
Dude, so you're trying to tell me if Luka and them don't play how they played Game 5,
Bro, Boston.
they can't. If they played that for 4 games,
They're going to match it, dog. You got, bro. You got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown fucked up, thinking they gonna get swept.
I'm not saying
These
it.
niggas used to battle LeBron, prime 2018 Bron for 7
Can I ask
games.
you
And you think Luka and Kyrie just gonna sweep them?
Can I ask you something though?
What's up?
3 minutes left.
Okay.
And you coach. You got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown on one side, and you got Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving on the other side.
Okay.
What team you picking?
I'm picking the team.
Just what team you picking? What team?
You can't say it.
You can't say it. What team you picking, bro?
I'm picking Kyrie and Luka.
Thank you.
But it's not just
discussion over.
It's not just them two. If it was just like
I get it,
Jaylen
okay.
Brown and Jason Tatum, I will understand.
it.
If it was just like no Drew, no Derek White, no Al Horford. Bro, I just saw Al Horford. Bro, Al Horford just hit.
Al Horford.
He just hit 7 threes.
Luka Doncic
He just hit 7 threes, dog. Then they get KP. If they get KP back, this is a revenge.
How many threes did Luka just hit?
Okay, he did, but Al, come
Nigga,
on,
he
dog.
pulling it from the logo.
Please don't
Al
sit here and
Horford,
tell me Al
dog.
Horford, dog, and can guard Luka. Did you just not
I'm
see
not
what
gonna
Luka
say-
did to the defensive
no,
player of
they're
the
not-
year?
They're not gonna have Al.
You bet your ass they is.
Al can
bro.
do a damn better. Al gonna do a better job than Rudy. He gonna do better than Al and bro. Al can switch
What?
out on the guard. Yes.
What?
Yes, he's switched out on the guard.
Luka is not a guard. Luka is Luka.
So let me ask you this: on that
They
drop,
get-
on that drop move, when Luka and them taking it on the drop, is Al blocking Gafford or
No.
Lively or either one of
No.
them?
They're both too young.
KP blocking any of them?
Bro,
Let me ask you this,
Al
bro.
is a very great defender. Dog.
He's a great
Let
defender.
me ask you this,
he's not.
bro.
He's not.
Al Horford is going to
stronger. He's too
guard
old,
the
bro.
5, right?
Yeah.
Or the 4.
Yeah.
So that means either Gafford or PJ Washington. So either Gafford is going to come up for the screen. So then who do you have guarding Doncic at that time?
I want either Drew or JB on.
Okay, so Jaylen Brown?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have Jaylen
They're probably gonna
Brown.
put Jaylen
Probably-
Brown on Luka because he's bigger.
They're probably going to switch because they
Right.
did that like in against Minnesota. They switched a lot.
Right.
So they're probably going to switch between like White, Jaylen Brown, and
Yeah.
Holiday. But
Makes
anyway,
sense.
so
That was
in
the
this
problem
instance
with
though, you
ending
have
them.
Jaylen Brown on him, right? So you have Jaylen Brown covering Doncic, and you have Gafford setting the screen, and then they get so now Jaylen
a
Brown
switch.
is switched off. Now you have Horford on Doncic. You don't think he's killing that matchup?
I don't think he's killing him. He might give him 30. He might average 30 the whole series.
I'm predicting.
Or if you
But
or
I'm
you put
predicting a
Kyrie in that same situation, you don't think he's
45-point
killing Horford?
I'm predicting a 45-point game one of these games.
But then Boston can just make the switch. They can take Al Horford out. They can play a smaller big. They got Tillman. They got, like I said, they got KP. KP is
Tillman's too slow for Kyrie or Luka.
okay. They got bigs though. They got Cornette. They got bigs that's gonna. They're not gonna be like Rudy Gobert defenseless down there, just getting lobs thrown at his head. If that's the point, JT gonna drop down and interfere with that. Boston's not no like dumbass nigga. Drew Holiday ain't letting nobody continuously give them 40 for 4 straight games to the point they get swept.
He ain't mad. Okay.
I'm not even saying
Curry. Curry. That's
No,
all I
I
gotta
get
say
you.
is Curry.
I feel like so. What I realized with a lot of the Celtics games, watching them as playoffs, the thing with them is, okay. First of all, we gotta acknowledge again, like we brought up earlier, they played a lot of hurt teams, right?
Okay.
A lot of these games, some of them were blowouts, some of them weren't. Especially when that team was actually playing their best, and that was unhealthy versions of those teams. Especially like the Pacers. The Pacers had them in close games almost every game.
But
Like
the
every game
Pacers
with them
had
was
nobody
close.
out there, bro.
And it's different. That's when I say Dallas is going to be way deep.
Team.
But that's
And
one
then they got
score.
hurt,
You
bro.
have
That's
one
what's
real
crazy.
score.
Then they got hurt, so it's like they went.
You have Miles Turner
Boston
playing-
literally
Miles was playing
danced
his-
to the finals.
It's not-
Literally, it was a dance, bro.
I feel like
I
the
hate to
toughest
say it,
opponents
but
was
you
the
gotta
Pacers,
play
bro.
who's
And
in
The
like,
Pacers wasn't.
the Mavs are way back.
And that's saying something. Out of everybody in the East, their toughest opponent was the Pacers, my nigga. What?
What team is quicker?
The Pacers are just younger.
I'm talking about
Boston
between the
likes
Pacers and the Mavs. Which team is quicker?
Pacers, definitely.
Pacers is fastest team in the NBA.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause they
okay, yeah,
push it.
fast pace in that sense.
It'd be
I'm
the
thinking.
Pacers,
I'm just
yeah.
saying in the way that they quickly like.
Pacers.
Let's compare.
All day long, yeah.
I'm comparing like Miles Turner and Gafford and Lively. Who's quicker?
Probably Lively.
The Indiana bigs because they got Isaiah Jackson, Obi
Oh,
Toppin.
Isaiah's not that fast though. He plays off his size. He don't play off his quickness.
Pascal be running. Like,
Yeah,
they
do be running.
Okay, but they're not. Pascal's on the same level as a PJ quickness in running. He's not like Kyrie. He's not Kyrie. They don't have a Kyrie on that team. Somebody that quickness dribbling that they have to whoop against.
Hard. What? TJ McConnell ass running up and down the floor.
They wasn't feeding
that
him.
little nigga used to
And the
annoy
problem
me.
was,
He gonna get paid.
Can somebody block
but
this
he
little nigga
wasn't.
shot,
Even
bro? Like,
TJ wasn't
he
getting
jumped
the
so
ball
high,
like he
bro.
could have.
but he getting paid this offseason. If the Pacers don't pay him, somebody gonna pay him.
Yeah, but PJ was. I mean,
The Lakers need to go
TJ
pay his
wasn't
ass.
doing what he's supposed to do because that team wasn't playing to their best ability. They don't have that same like the Mavs don't think like that, bro. They don't think the same way that they do. They have a younger. The Mavericks are young outside of Kyrie, but they think on a whole different mature level than the Pacers.
Who's guarding Jason Tatum?
I say put
You want to question it?
PJ
I'm
Washington.
putting PJ
or,
Washington on.
or
Christmas.
or
It's not Christmas,
St.
but it's
Louis,
Thanksgiving.
this is for you.
It ain't
What's his
Christmas, but
name?
it's Thanksgiving, bro.
what's the other guy on Dallas? I can't think of his name.
Derrick Jones.
Derrick
Yes.
Jones. Derrick Jones is guarding
Trevor
JB. I'm
Lawrence.
putting him on JB. And I'm
Okay.
gonna put Luka on probably Drew Holiday, and I'm gonna put Kyrie on Derek White.
Dog. And Drew.
No, I'm putting Kyrie on Drew Holiday.
But the thing is,
I'm
we're
putting
still doing.
I'm putting Kyrie on Drew Holiday.
That's what I said. Didn't I say that?
No, you said you was putting
Kai on Derrick White.
White and Luka.
Oh yeah,
on Drew.
putting Kyrie on Drew Holiday, cause he's gonna be able to at least
I
guard.
would go
Luka,
size for
'cause
size.
Drew
PJ
Holiday,
Washington on JT.
I think his offense is a
I would
sleeper.
want Luka guard Al Horford. I don't want Luka guarding nobody.
No, but the thing is with Luka, it's not that
Them Boston niggas get hot.
you gotta look at their
I put
defense.
him on,
You gotta look at
I
their
put him
defense.
on,
They don't just do man defense.
Holiday or White, but I wouldn't put him on no Jason Tatum or which it's gonna happen. But I wouldn't put him on.
They
I
gonna
wouldn't.
hunt for him.
Yeah, but the same thing. They go and that's what I'm saying.
Wait, whoa, that's what I'm saying.
Jason
though, bro.
Tatum is tall, but I think he's gonna be still too fast. And then Brown, the only person I really think that Mike can clamp him up, Mike is Holiday, but even still, he's short.
Yeah.
And it's like okay, and that's when the side he's gonna post him up.
Kyrie, I mean, Drew Holiday's taller than Kyrie.
No, we're talking about Doncic. Doncic is gonna clip him all night
nobody's gonna
long.
be able to guard Luka.
Brown, I think Brown's short too, right?
You're gonna try to put Jason
6'6".
Tatum on, he's
Yeah.
gonna get cooked.
6'6".
Jason Tatum's gonna be the only opportunity you
Doncic
get, and
is
he's gonna get cooked.
6'4".
6'10".
He's 6'10". I thought he was 6'4".
I've seen him in real life.
Doncic.
No.
Nigga, what? He just
what I'm watching.
eye level
I'm
the
watching too much
cat.
TV.
He was just eye level the cat.
Yeah, if you
dude.
watch him, he's the same height as Cat.
They don't get his.
Cat is 6'10".
Cat is like 6'10", yeah.
Yeah, but what you gotta look at, Luka's probably like 6'9", but he's like 6'10".
No, so and wait, so
But what I'm gonna say is, when you
Gobert
look
is
at
7'1".
yeah, 7'1", 7'2".
Damn.
But when you look at
Getting cooked by a 6'10"
height,
nigga.
you looking at their height online isn't their current height. That's when they got Wade and fucking height.
Right.
Check their height years ago.
Right, okay.
So they're just like kind of assuming that they got taller,
shoes,
bro.
Different like
Bro, that's what our shoes
different
and
pads in their
shit.
shoes and shit. But yeah, I don't, bro. The key factor as a Bucks fan, remembering what the fuck Drew did in the finals.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna
We
he's
shouldn't
not
got rid
gonna
of Drew.
stop
Drew shouldn't
Luka or
have.
Kyrie, but it's gonna be a couple plays like how he did in Indiana. It's gonna be
Oh,
a
yeah,
couple
key
times.
plays. Oh, yeah,
He gonna
for
get
sure.
A steal, he gonna get a stop, and it's gonna lead to momentum. It's
But I
gonna
think
lead-
that it goes.
They think smarter
Same
than
thing about
Indiana,
Dallas,
though. That's
though.
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
Dallas has-
You don't have two people with the backcourt with. When they say the most talented, they don't just mean skill wise. IQ, the IQ that both niggas have to read the game and understand and win. Again, delegating the offense and knowing how to bring the offense to your game.
But this is why.
Not them. You have to step up to their defense. No, you bringing their defense to your game.
I hear you, and I get what you're saying, Cam. Don't let me sit here and say no. You're talking about no. But again, like I said, with 3 minutes left, and you got two of arguably the best closers in the game. If the game is close, I'm giving it to Dallas. If the game is close, I'm giving it to Dallas. Now, if it's a blowout, okay. but they got a solid squad around them.
Facts.
And it's like, just like you said,
Rookie shit be happening.
and then on top of that, let's not go to sleep. Like I was telling him, he's like, nah, Boston got a bench. They really don't. They don't. Dallas
They
bench
have
players
a
is
couple
better.
key niggas. Like they Pritchard is like a TJ McCollum.
Pritchard,
but not as much
that's
hustle.
about it. Pritchard and
Cornette. I mean, not Cornette. Hauser. If
Yeah,
Hauser
Then on
go
top of
on-
that, you got if you really want to go coaching schemes, Jason Kidd been out coaching every coach, literally.
yeah.
But fucking them up and
because
coaching.
he simply knows double team the superstar. I don't get, like with Minnesota, I don't get why you don't just double team Luka. If Kyrie wants to go for 60, let him
They
kill
tried
us for
doubling
60.
Luka.
They
He
tried.
got around.
They tried.
No, I'm saying they didn't do it consistently. They weren't
No, see,
consistently.
the problem
doing it.
was
But they were doing it too late.
So the problem was they was double teaming him, and Shaq said it on Inside the NBA. All they did was they just held it for a few more seconds, and then of course you got to run back to your man.
Exactly.
And then
But
the
you can't
playoffs,
leave
you
any
can't
of
leave
them
nobody open.
No, especially
So
on
it's like-
Dallas. There's literally not a single person you can truly leave open on that team. And when you double Luka, he knows how to move the offense.
You look at.
Come on now. But you ain't even had to get that close.
Right, she didn't.
You ain't had to get that close.
Yeah, no, it's been getting close right there. That's why they be telling us to move back. That's on 50 minutes, but that was before I changed it. So.
But I just, like I said, 3 minutes. Joe Mazzulla is young, and yeah, he been to the finals, and yeah, he got it like that. But man, look,
Nah,
when
that
you
was
got,
Lions team. That was Udoka's.
yeah, that was.
Oh, yeah.
he was literally giving the keys to the kingdom as it were. But I just think like when you got something that's like when you had to work hard for it and get it, I just like some championships like the Milwaukee championship, it was deserved. Giannis deserved that championship.
All the effort
blood,
that they
sweat,
really
heart,
put into that
60
season.
points, my nigga. I'm standing there like, damn, because remember,
Sure.
was the Suns supposed to win that year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they
I
did.
feel like the Suns could
It
have
was the
won
best
that.
team in the league.
And everybody was really talking about them. Nobody was talking about how Giannis was going off that year. And I just feel like with this season, some seasons you just know, like, yeah, this team gonna win it all.
Yeah,
I can't give it to him yet.
He said, I
so
can't do
look,
it yet.
so when kind of similar to what you're saying is like not even just like deserve. You could tell when a team wants it more for real.
No, it's like
The
you can watch
Celtics,
like you watch
Jason-
the
outside-
games, bro, and it's just like you just have a feeling like everything go right.
I get
like,
the feeling,
the
but I'm
Lakers
just
in the
saying,
bubble.
but you
everything
watching-
was going right for like you just saw it like
Right.
with 8 and 24 on
Oh,
the scoreboard
yeah,
and
that
all
was-
that. Like,
that
that's
was
what I'm
a-
talking
that
about.
was
like
truly
a magical
wanting
season, so
it.
to speak. If you want, that's how it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
This
saying. Like that's the same thing. It's like they want it. Like when you looking at that feeling, you're seeing it. It's not just that you're not getting that feeling just out of nowhere. You're seeing how they're playing, and they outside of Jason Tatum, and sometimes they don't even see seeming like sometimes he really wants this shit for real. It's like he wants it, of course, because it's gonna look good, but that's not the same feeling as truly needing this shit. You need this shit for yourself right
Jaylen
now.
Brown
Kyrie
and
needs this right now because for his
Holiday,
mental.
I get that feeling more from them than I do from Jason Tatum. Like they want it more than he do.
You said who?
Holiday and Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see it in Jaylen.
Those
Jaylen
like
Brown.
them are the only
Jaylen
Celtics I
Brown
feel
wants.
like
Jaylen
really
Brown
want.
is. I feel like it's less that Jaylen Brown wants to win it. Jaylen Brown wants to prove something this year, which he's been constantly
Somebody said he
proving.
got
He been getting
1 year left to
disrespected
win
for
5
a long
rings.
time, bro.
Hey, sit me in front of Taylor Rooks, I'll do the same thing.
Say anything.
now. I ain't gonna cap.
I'm gonna cap it off.
I'm dropping 40 on Mike.
I'm not
I got that Gil energy on there.
I'm not gonna cap in front of a beautiful woman, bro.
Nah, that's
Sometimes it's just like it's not.
It'd be
Even
like,
just,
man,
it's, it's not even that she's just beautiful. It's an aura that you get. That like she's a friendly person, and she makes you like comfortable. It's
she
not
be
just being
giving me-
attracted. It's just like she's cool as
Them
hell.
niggas
So
be-
you're going to really get confident. You get confident around Punk.
It's been what 3 years since John said he's fine in the West.
Pretty as that plus.
That man struggling.
was the
Nah, but he.
never opened his mouth.
But again, they got jinxed. They jinxed themselves.
He said, "I'm
it wasn't just they weren't good.
Got smacked
They
40 points.
Lakers, yeah, they played the
Got smacked by 40 points.
Yeah, no, that was a humbling right there.
40 burger.
The Lakers humbled them.
It seemed like
their
when Josh just got the bad end of the stick. The first time, they made it to the. Didn't they make it to the? No, they made it to the West semis. They played Golden State. Steph smacked them. Then this next year, he made it to the second round.
Lakers
LeBron smacked him. Like, damn.
They
He gotta get a
should
break.
have been talking shit.
He gotta find catch his one lack and catch one superstar that's by himself. Yeah,
Better catch Durant. That's the only one that's going to be lacking.
Durant just let everybody just smoke him. He just let everybody.
Like you seen how Ant was talking shit? I would have took it personally. I took that personally.
KD ain't make it out the second round. When was the last time KD made it out the second?
Yeah.
KD ain't been to a Western Conference final or Eastern Conference final since Golden State damn near.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't take none of that disrespect. Let another grown man.
I'd be like, you know what's crazy? KD ain't made it out the second round in years, and Russ ain't made it out the first round in years. I don't remember the last. Russ ain't made it out this play at the first round since KD went to.
No, Russ went to the second round in a bubble, right? Because he was in Houston.
Yeah.
They went to the second. You right? That was the second round. I don't know why I thought they lost first round.
You keep forgetting because it's weird how they was on these teams, bro. You be like,
no, it's not that I forgot about that team. I forgot. I don't know why I was thinking. I remember them playing the Lakers. And we just talked about.
Oh yeah, Houston did, right? Yeah, Chris Paul. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. That was a weird year right there. Like what,
bro? Because Chris Paul left
Houston to go to OKC. He was going off, dropping 40 in a bubble, and then he just disappeared, bro.
Oh, they traded for each other.
Like, it was weird as hell.
They did get traded for each other. Chris Paul got traded for Russ, right?
Yeah.
Bro, and then they played each other in the first round. Now that's crazy. I didn't even really think about that like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to kind of start segueing out of this a little bit. I do have a couple quick run throughs for you guys because y'all more knowledgeable. Like, that's on topic with this. So TPC Sports, again, like I said, these are your crew chiefs, ladies and gentlemen. Like, we here, Ernie, Shaq, Chuck. Like, we here, Brand. This is I brought both of y'all on in this because I know how heavily invested both of y'all are really into sports, especially because both of y'all have worked on sports podcasts before, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know like y'all, this is something that y'all truly love. I love basketball. I love watching basketball, everything, but all the other sports, like I'm a casual football talker. Like I know certain things, but like just enough for conversation. I keep up with certain players. Like I'm invested, but I'm not in love with it yet, but I know y'all are. So, and it's not just that. Baseball, hockey, like we have the knowledge to talk about certain things. Everybody got their little thing. I'm somewhat invested in soccer. Like these niggas, like Madrid and all of them niggas raw. Like it's just we all have our little things that we can talk about and bring news in life. Just that's why TPC Sports, all sports. It's not just basketball. We talked a little bit about long for basketball, but that's because it's the main thing right now. We're going to the finals on Thursday. The next time y'all see us, the finals will probably be over, or we'll probably do an episode during the finals.
Yep.
We'll do an episode probably during one of the, hopefully one of the weekend days, and then we'll film it when the game's going on. But if it goes past 4 games, we'll see.
If it get past 4 games, remember, I'm the one that said it's going to get past.
I think game 2 is on Saturday, right?
It's not gonna get past 4.
Saturday or Sunday.
Every other day.
Yeah, so
the first 4 games is every other day, and then they'll do like a day and
a half between like game 5.
2-day break between games.
So when game 2 happens, we could do it during that, and at least after game 1, we'll get like a kind of assessment of how we probably could think this show's gonna go. So we'll talk about that. But like I said, this is a sports everything. So we probably ain't gonna get into it heavy right now. I have one of my friends, Lonnie. I want her coming on the next episode. So, and I'm glad we didn't really get into it right now. But like the women's sports, women's basketball, she's really invested into it. I've been watching her. Most hated Lonnie on Twitter.
Hey, Reese, if you want to send me a limo, I'm down.
Yeah, that's a quick question too, because we was talking about that.
Send me a limo and everything. everything
Hey.
you need and desire, I will
Asia
take care
Wilson.
of.
Cameron Brink.
I ain't gonna speak too much on it.
Breezy.
Hey,
See Breezy.
hey, she'll be a rookie when she come to Chicago, but she won't be a rookie when she leave.
All right. Anyways, like I said, have her coming on there for that. We'll talk about. Cameron looks like Cameron Diaz. Do y'all realize that? It's kind of crazy.
No.
She really like a taller Cameron Diaz.
7-foot Cameron Diaz.
Like that's crazy.
So what you gonna do? Take Cameron Brink and take her to the O?
To the O is crazy.
Oh man, she gonna come back. What's good, y'all?
Yeah.
She was just on podcast P.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She cool.
yeah.
She cool as hell, bro.
That was like a fast break press. I mean,
She's a cool individual.
No, they was shooting. They was
Oh yeah, it was a 301 press for sure. Like for sure, bro. But
They would
yeah.
let her know what it was.
So, but the women's basketball has started too, because like even when basketball and we're gonna be talking about more than everything. And women's basketball is gonna be going on during the summer, so we be keeping up with that because again, like we mentioned, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, Caitlin, like all of these, we have a legendary draft class that just happened, and even coming back in, I still think the Aces are gonna three-peat. They're gonna probably pull it off again.
Yep.
They are still a pretty good team. I'm still a little casual into the women's thing, but I've been keeping up for the last couple years.
Connecticut Sun, they still undefeated.
Yeah, the Suns, and the Sparks adding Cameron Brink to their and that size to them is really gonna be an improvement for their game. I'm not gonna say they're gonna win, but they could definitely step it up. Kaylin and Martin winning it. Chicago Sky might run it back. Like Chicago Sky might run it back. They didn't go last year, but what's
It
it?
was a couple years.
Yeah, 2 years ago they won.
It
It was Candace Parker last ring, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I feel like again the women's basketball is at a whole nother level right now, and we're gonna get into that soon. Lonnie's coming on there. It's not a coincidence we bring in a woman on. We talk about the women's sports, but I mean it is a coincidence kind of. It's just because we're just gonna continuously talk about
The
it.
way life goes, it seems.
Yeah. And of course, football season's finna start soon. Bear down, I guess.
Hard Knocks. Yes, sir.
Go Packers.
Who's rooting for Jordan Love?
I'm not even a Packers fan.
Go.
I don't
You a
even.
Packers fan?
Rams.
No.
You a Rams fan? I fuck with the Rams. Puka Nakua.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
And I'm a.
His ass quick. You see him hooping?
Yeah.
You see him hooping on the All-Star game?
Hey,
Oh my god!
Real quick, I know we're not talking about football, but the Texans next year.
The Texans. I know you like the Texans.
next
CJ
year?
and them. Yeah.
They might go to Super Bowl.
Horns up.
They might go to Super
Listen,
Bowl.
all I
CJ
got.
Stroud looks like a 3-year vet.
I've been telling y'all every time y'all got lucky niggas was hurt this year. But that white boy running it back over there in Cincinnati, bro. We running it back. We running it back. He was not healthy once they got it together this year.
Nah. It's gonna be the Texans and the Chiefs.
Look,
I hear you.
Look.
I hear you. But he was outside of Tom Brady. He was the only one to beat that nigga in a playoff game. That's all I gotta say.
We gotta see. Football is. We got 14 more Sundays to go. Don't ask me how I know that because I love football.
Hey, they just released the schedules too. Did you see the Chicago commercial for it was like a Ferris Bueller or something like that? That shit was.
The season moves fast. If you don't slow down once in a while, you'll miss it.
Funny as hell. That was like I like creative ways that they do that. Like, cause football, that's one thing that they kind of take serious when the schedule gets released, and they always have kind of fun with it. Like even
what's the first
Josh
team?
Allen? Josh Allen had the commercial. His was funny too when they It was like almost like watching The Office. It was like a funny ass episode of him sleeping at a construction site, and then at the end it was like him saying I forgot who came up to him. He was like the schedule was released, blah blah blah. But it's just that that's a creative thing that they do, and they take the schedule release getting serious. Take it seriously, which I find fun in football. So, what would you finna say?
I was finna say, who did the Bears play first week?
Oh, I don't even remember.
We at home or
I don't
away?
remember. The Bears is a team to look forward to too.
I know their first game is away. I don't want to say they can play the Packers, but
Yeah, I think I'm only gonna be rooting for the Bears and
play the Rams. So I'm looking
Bengals.
Hey, look, I was gonna say we could probably try to catch their first home game.
Bears schedule 2024. First game is against the Titans.
Yeah, the Titans. The Titans got a good team.
Preseason.
When did they play the Packers? Week. What week did they play?
November 17th, 2:51. Just to sit in the stadium.
That's a week.
Yeah, the November 17th. So it's the third. Wait, what? Oh, I'm looking at it wrong. It's game 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. We playing week 5.
Oh wait. Oh no, I'm looking. That was not it. Because the way that this set up is weird as hell. So it's game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Game 10.
And then we play them again at the end of the season, don't we?
When is the bye week though? Because I probably could have skipped that. So it's either week 10 or 11.
Okay.
Yeah, bye week. So it's a bye week. On week, it looked like 7. So it'd be week 11. Week 11 that they play the Packers. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a good season for the Bears. I think the Bears finally gonna make the playoffs, and they gonna probably win one game or two.
You think Caleb Williams is the answer?
I think it's the defense. Who did they add on defense this year?
They say he was terrible at OTAs, but I mean OTAs don't really matter.
But they added Keenan Allen.
Right, they did add Keenan Allen too.
He said he's been struggling.
Yeah.
So we got to see Caleb.
Oh yeah, and OTAs they said he was struggling. Yeah.
But
just give it a time. Give it a little time, a couple weeks.
I say give it for like.
You got
We
Titans,
gonna get to see it
Texans,
preseason
Colts.
though.
Yep.
But I mean preseason is still rookies though, so.
We'll see.
But
He is a rookie. He needs to be playing every preseason game to get himself together.
exactly, yeah, I agree.
He's not going to.
He's not
play
going
the first
to.
half. He probably gonna play.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. First half of every game though, you need a feel of the game. You need to get it running with this offense. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be coming to you with, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot going on.
Imagine if he was a bust, I'd be heartbroken for y'all.
Oh, you talking about Caleb?
Away and everything.
Fields should have stayed. He should have stayed.
But they wasn't gonna keep him. There was no point.
There was no point in trading him. The Steelers was no point in even getting that nigga, bro. There was no
The
point.
Steelers just, I don't know, they just being greedy.
If he was gonna ride the bench, with the Steelers,
I don't know
if the
what the fuck
Steelers
is
were
with the Steelers.
willing to have him ride the bench,
And you gave
the Bears
Mike
should have had him
Tomlin
ride the bench.
probably the best thing you could have did was giving him
Next
an
year.
old veteran quarterback and a new young quarterback.
Right.
That nigga gonna be in there for the next 5 years now. They not, because he hasn't had a losing season, bro.
He hasn't.
He just hasn't won in the playoffs.
Mm.
But it's like, as a GM, that's all I asked for, to get to the playoffs, right?
Russell
Give us a
Wilson.
chance.
Because when the last time they made the playoffs?
26 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
And Russell Wilson was on a bad Denver team. Let's be honest. Like that, their
Wasn't
offense
his
was
fault.
fucking weak
I
as
would
fuck.
say it wasn't completely. his
Sean
fault.
Payton needs to go.
And they didn't listen to him either. They didn't respect him enough, so
Sean
it made
Payton
it
needs to
worse.
go.
him at the end of the year so they wouldn't pay him.
Yeah, Sean Payton needs to go. Yeah. Or maybe it's just the system.
They shiesty as hell.
It still is a good system for him, though. I think. But
I think he's gonna be a revenge tour if he don't live up to like what he's supposed to. You got Justin Fields, and I think that's what's gonna make it even more crazy for the Steelers.
it's a make or break season.
They got a good quarterback now.
It's
They got
definitely
two of
a make
them.
or break season for his
And
not
look,
legacy,
and Cam,
but his future.
And you know how
legacy.
the Saints use what's that white boy name?
Taysom Hill.
That's how they can use him.
They gonna use Justin. They said Justin gonna be playing all types of positions.
Yep.
See, casual, because I don't know who the fuck y'all talking about.
Taysom Hill he's a white tight end / quarterback for the New Orleans.
He slash lineman.
He's
He
for
plays like 3 different positions.
I know
He
for
can
New
play
Orleans,
running back, too.
but who's the actual starting quarterback?
Derek Carr.
Oh, Carr. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had Derek Carr.
He's ass, but
Yeah, because he was on the Raiders, right?
Yeah, they traded him.
He does everything. He runs, jumps, catches,
Blocks.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's a utility guy.
Well, you gotta watch like damn near almost every game to know who we talking about. Like I'll be watching the replays, bro, so I can like.
I
know
keep
what's
up with
going
certain
on.
teams. Like again, I like the Bengals. I kept up with some Chiefs games. I kept up with some Bears games. But outside of that, I watched some.
This is why I don't do fantasy draft, bro, because I'll be so into it, bro. I'll be mad, losing out on money, all that. That's why I play. That's why I don't play fantasy draft. I just watch it for the fan, for the love of it.
Oh, bro. But okay, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We got to close out of here. We running a little late on this, but again, as you can see, we got a lot of content coming on this page. This show, TPC Sports. We seen the first one. This is the second episode, and many more to go. And keep tuning into the rest of the stuff on the page, on the channel. Got a lot of other content coming in. What's going on, bro? Got a lot more content coming in. Outside of just TPC Sports, we got a new episode of Cockpit we're going to be filming in the next week. It's a very special episode. It's going to be really good. Cam knows what's up. It's going to be pretty good. Again, for TPC Sports, we're going to be back. We're going to do an episode during the finals for you guys, probably game 2. And it'll probably work. That's next weekend, so I don't know. We'll
during
see.
The finals or
during the game? One of the game we're gonna do. We're gonna do a game during
a live reaction.
Like while it's playing, and we're gonna talk, have some
sports
sports talks or any new sports news that comes in. Talk some women's sports too, and a lot of excitement coming, guys. So thanks for tuning in once again, and we'll check you guys out. I don't know, in a couple weeks or two. This video is gonna be out though.
Probably way before.
Yeah, it'll be out during this week before we film the next one. So it'll be out before the playoffs start. Before the finals start. So, yep.
Ding ding ding.
I don't have an outro for this one yet. So, all right, y'all. Sheesh.
New year, new me. Same me though.